Hi guys, this is Jamie. I want to welcome you to my channel today. Today we are going to do a part in our creative coloring series, and we've been working in this book, Disney Princess Art of Coloring 100 Images to Inspire Creativity and Relaxation. This is a hardbound book and you can get it on Amazon. It's nice and thick. Has nice thick paper. I will definitely leave this book in the description below, the link for Amazon, in case you are interested. And we'll kind of get started. So this one isn't going to be nearly as long as the Cinderella one. It's going to be a little bit easier. And we're going to be working on this page right here. So this page I will just color traditionally. With colored pencils or Crayola Super Tips or whatever, just a traditional coloring. And this one is the one we are going to basically be turning into an art journal page. So basically creating something colorful. I did pick up some things at the dollar store that I'm going to use for this page. Let me just show you. So I've already kind of cut some things, but I've got like these poster sticker things that you can get at the dollar store. I got this one, and then I got one that has mermaids on it. And I also got these doilies. So these are paper doilies. People use them for like decorating tables for events and party planning and things like that, but they're paper. So I got these and these like sticker things. Honey, can you be a little quieter, please? So I thought we could use these as bubbles if we wanted to, but after contemplating, I don't want to overcrowd the page. I want to try to make it very simple. So this is what I think we will do. Is I have cut out the mermaid that I like the best, which is this one right here, because she reminds me of Ariel. And I like the color palette. It's like a mix of pastels, which is perfect for springtime. And it's like the perfect size of paper here. So that will work out really nice. I also cut out some like seahorses, and these are all stickers. Seahorses, there's a star, some seaweeds if we want to use them. And then I chose this doily, which is not the smallest one, but it's the one up from the smallest one. And I'm thinking about putting it in the center here and then putting her on top. And obviously it won't have this white because we're going to pull her off because she is a sticker. But kind of doing that. And then if we wanted to, we could add fish or seahorses around. And then they have this really fun quote that says, "Mermaid at heart." And I thought about adding it, but then I wonder if it's just going to be too much on the page. And we can always do another mermaid page. So maybe I will just keep it simple. And then I wanted to try to bring in the colors from this particular mermaid into it. I haven't decided if I want to leave this white or if I want to actually color it. I am thinking though, I want to color some of this wallpaper stuff in the background, but not like massively go in with a gel pen and really go to town, just like put a base color on it. And I thought, well, I know a perfect way to do that, which isn't that hard. And I was thinking we could use gel crayons. So these are my King's Art, and I just opened it the wrong direction. I'm supposed to go like that. These are the King's Art gel sticks, and there's some like pretty pink colors, and there's a yellow, and I think I might have I have a light green one as well. I have the 24 set, I believe this is, and I have a purple as well. So I just thought I could take different colors that is in her and put them on the background like you would if you were using distress inks. You would put it on a palette, scribble it on a palette, then you take your brushes like you would with distress inks or blender brushes, and you take it off the palette and you just brush it in wherever you want. And then after that's all done, we'll glue this doily on, and then at the end we will stick her. So she'll be like at the very end, and if we feel we need more stuff added to it, we can always add the fish and the seahorses and stuff like that. But I thought that this would be really fun, a simple page to do, and very elegant. I might use these doilies on a Beauty and the Beast page as well, because these have roses on them, and maybe color the roses on a Beauty and the Beast one. We'll see. I just think it looks cool to have pattern on pattern on pattern. Kind of gives it a different texture and different dimension. So yes, I'm not exactly sure what I want to do, how I want to glue this on. And I'm thinking the best thing to do is use either a Mod Podge or a matte gel medium, because the glue stick I don't think is going to hold up to this, because it's thicker. It's paper, but it's a little bit thicker than a napkin. So we'll just have to play it by ear. There was some smaller mermaids on the back of this, like this one and this one right here. But I think this one looks like Ariel the most. And I thought about doing the bubbles, but the bubbles are so much the same color. I think it's just going to be too much on the page. And this is one of those concepts where I think less is more, and it's just going to help us to do less. So I will take these off, and we can get started with this. So just hang on a second, and I will pull out the stuff. Okay guys, I'm back. So this is the blender brush that I'm going to be using, and in between colors I'm going to just brush it off on a piece of paper. I'm not going to clean it with soap and water until the very end. So I'm just going to start with my lightest color and then move into the darker colors. The colors that I chose are colors that I think will match that mermaid. So I have a yellow, a lavender, this is kind of like a lime peel green, and then a pink color. So we're going to start with the yellow first. Honey, can you be a little quieter, please?
No, everyone try and kill me.
And I have my little painter's palette here. And I'm just making sure that this doesn't have like a plastic on it. I think it's good. And I'm just going to scribble some of this yellow down on the painter's palette. I'm going to take my brush and I'm just going to brush it in. We can always get more. And I'm just going to pick some random spots to add some yellow. Keep in mind, we don't really need it in the center so much because we'll be covering it with the other stuff. And I'm doing this dry. This is like a dry technique, so it's not gonna. You don't need any kind of thing underneath it to like protect anything. It's not gonna damage anything if you do this. And this whole process isn't gonna take that long. I'm just trying to get these spots that I want yellow, pretty yellow. And then I'm taking the pink now.
Okay. Whoa.
And I'm gonna collect that on my brush. Still quite a bit of yellow on there. Maybe I'll. Wonder if I need a brighter pink, because it looks really pastel.
I don't like you guys.
So let me...
Okay, hold it.
Yeah, that pink doesn't look very bright. Let me... Maybe if I add it directly to the paper. Yeah, it's not very bright. Not as bright as I would have wanted it to be. But let's try the purple.
I don't like you guys.
I might have to go brighter. The yellow did okay. I think the green will do good. I've used the green before. Yeah, the green shows up. I don't have any problems with the green. Probably need to go darker in the pink and purples because it's so light. Nice thing about this is you can add as much or as little as you want. And I don't care if there's a little bit of white splotches in there because the doily will probably keep the same color. So I pulled a darker and a darker of that as well. See if this helps. Give us some more color on our page. Need some more. And these are like really soft. They're almost like lipstick. And what I'm doing is I'm just grabbing it off my palette like that. And then I just brush it in like that. So it's not too hard. And you can go over it as many times as you want. Your desired like darkness. But I didn't want to like really color it. I just wanted a little bit of color. Are you okay, honey?
No.
Why not? What is going on? And let's try the purple.
Okay, are they or
so if you can't afford distress inks, this is a good alternative solution, because I want to say a package 24 of these. I think they're like $1 a piece. I think they're around 20 something bucks. And if you can't afford gelatos, this is definitely a good alternative for a gelato. I think I need a little spot over there too. Like I said, this is far more easier page than the Cinderella one, because we had lots of layers going on the Cinderella one. Just keep layering until you think you've reached what you want. So I think I will leave mine like that. I think it looks good. And let's just kind of stick this on there just so we can see. And I'm thinking maybe trying to decide if I want to leave that white. I'm wondering about maybe doing purple around this just to bring out some more color. And how I'm going to do that is I'm just going to take my mat, or maybe I should glue this on first and then do the purple. Yeah, that'd probably be best, because if I try to glue it on after, the glue might mess it up. So we'll glue it on first. We definitely want to have that centered as much as possible. Okay, so this is the Liquitex matte gel medium. So this is what I'm going to use to glue it down. And let me just find a brush. So I'm just going to use this square brush. I vaguely know my circle because I'm going to put it on the paper first and then put this on top and then go over it. So I kind of know the general idea, especially since I left that white area. So I'm going to add some gel medium here in the middle. I'm going to add my doily. Move it a little bit. I'm putting it on pretty thick through this layers because I want to make sure it's gonna stick down. At least I hope so. I've never tried this before with a doily. Would help if we only had one doily. There was two on there. Do you see that? That didn't make a very big difference. It was too thick. I was wondering why it was having an issue. I'm not too concerned about the warping because once you close this book, it will flatten itself right back out. You just want to make sure it's on there and it's not going to go anywhere. I think I've got it on there pretty good. That is on there. I am going to plug in my heat gun real quick. If you don't have a heat gun, you can just let yours air dry. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to use the heat gun. If you guys have these doilies, you can also use them as a stencil if you like the pattern. I just wanted to point out I dried the front and the back. It's still a little wet right there. It just helps it lay flatter. Okay, so it's mostly dry. This is also a cool way to make kind of like a mandala effect on a page. I was just thinking about it. So if this is dry enough, I'm going to press pause real quick, clean my brush, or go take it over to my sink, and then I'll come back and we could add some purple to this. I think would be fun to add some purple to the sides here with the darker purple, and I think it will help make it stand out more. So I will be right back. Okay guys, I am back. So I'm thinking we'll do our best to try to make that purple. I'm just thinking if she's on there, having the dark purple ring outside is gonna make it pop out more. At least that's what I'm thinking. I don't want to put her directly on the page yet. So I'm scribbling that dark purple color that we use on the background. It's going to pop out a lot more because it's not on black. It's going to be on that white. So I'm going to start over here. I'm going in lighter first, just because I can always go darker, but I can't take it away. So I need some more.
I like how two boo-boos.
You have 2 boo-boos? We're just adding some stuff. If you have like gold accents and things like that, you could put that on there. I mean, I'm trying to do this one a lot more simpler, with not as many like painting techniques, just because I know not everybody likes that, and it's kind of fun to discover different ways to do different stuff.
Okay, I actually need another.
This side over here was kind of wet. That's why I started over there. It's actually, it creates texture on your page as well.
Ooh, yeah.
I really like art journaling because it's very relaxing and you don't have to like color in the lines or anything. You can just be you on a page, which is fun.
Yeah.
And there's no rules. Just do whatever you want. And if you guys are doing these pages with me in this series, I would love to see them. If you want to like tag me on Instagram at Jamie's Coloring Love, I would just love to see what you guys come up with. I love to see everyone's creativity. It's fun. Sometimes it influences other people's creativity. Maybe I'm debating about adding yellow, but yeah, maybe I'll add a yellow ring. Let me just make sure this is really cleaned off. Before I dive into the yellow.
Okay, now I need to do this.
I'm blending it into the purple. You can see that. It's actually a great way to use these gel sticks. If you have those Crayola gel sticks, you could use them for this too. If you don't have gel sticks, you could use gelatos, you could use paint. Just be careful with paint because it is like a water medium. You could use your distress inks if you have distress inks.
No, I can't make. Oh.
Alright.
Two.
Let's see what we think here. Just kind of adding some more of this brighter yellow into our background pieces a little bit. Let's see. There's a lot of like, put this on, take this off, put this on, take this off during this process, just because you want it to look a certain way. Let's see what we think. She might be a little long, but I want to try to get her whole tail in there. If I have to cut off the tiny part on her hair, I'm okay with that. Now the tricky part is pulling the sticker off and laying it on here as flat as possible, which is always the scary part. Now if you're great with stickers, you're going to be fine. Trying to be really careful to peel this off because I don't want to rip any of her hairline. And I've almost got it. there's just a little punch out. I think I got it. And there is another punch out on the top. Just trying to get that little tiny punch out. I'm just alright. Like I said, this is the tricky part. Trying to get her to lay on here. But keep in mind, I wanted her tail down. It's okay if her hair's a little bit off.
Okay, I'm going back, because I needed a try that.
Now, it looks like I'm going to have to go over her a little bit. Like, trace around her with a black. Just so, or a black or a white. So inside the areas that is on the doily, I'm going to go over it in the white. And her hair was a little long right here, so we'll cut that down. But I wanted to make sure to get her, her body in, because I wanted the whole body. So I'm going to use my Arteza black acrylic marker, and I'm going to be really careful, and I'm going to go around her body.
Okay, I'm gonna try this.
Because I want her to stand off the page. Now it's not going to stand out when I get into the black. I'm going to have to switch to the white paint marker for that, but I'm just doing the It's actually really fun to do silhouettes. So if you don't have like this sticker, you could actually just print off a mermaid silhouette from the internet. They have them. Or you could get a coloring book image. Sorry if my head gets in the way, guys. And you could paint it, or you could even copy it out or trace it and create your own texture in it. This is I just thought this was really cool, this like fish scale pattern. When I saw these at the dollar store, I thought that would be great for my side-by-side Ariel page. I love it.
Yeah.
And you can kind of feel where the edge of the sticker is, so you know where to put the paint. You could actually turn one of these stickers into a Medusa. I was just thinking about it. Like, not use the mermaid tail, just use the hair. Because there's a lot of wavy hair in this. If I was a mermaid, I would probably have wavy hair going around in the sea. Because my hair is long. always leave like outlining and stuff like that to last. Or you may have to redo it. I've had to do that quite a few times. And I'm not like an expert or perfect on this at all. I'm just figuring it out as I go. Like I said, I've never done a doily before on my books. You could also take a doily and cut it in half and do like a section here and a section here. So you can see the outline popped her out of the page. And I could go around this with an outline, but I want it to blend into the background. And I'm going to grab my white one as well. My white one was giving me issues earlier when I was trying to show it in my haul. I was like, I know this works. Just because I want to be able to outline it on the black as well. You won't be able to see it nearly as well as the black on top of the white. But we will give it a try. I switch positions a lot when I'm doing curves because I'm not rotating my book. If I wasn't filming, I would probably be rotating my book. But since I'm filming, I'm not rotating the book.
Let's go.
My daughter's playing a Mario game right now.
Hey.
So this is basically a great way to use stickers, a great way to use things from the dollar store. Now, if you wanted to, like if there was some spots that she actually, her hair went into this mermaid, I could put this black over that because the mermaid was white, just to make it stand out a little bit. Sorry if you could see my head. Could actually go over it now that I've done the white outline, and it actually will probably make it pop out. Maybe I'll do that. But I don't think my black wants to go over the white. Where are my fishies? Underneath all my stuff. So we could add And I don't know if we really need to add, but we just... It's like he doesn't match because he's silver. Trying to decide what I want to do. I did get these today for the in my haul. I showed them, and it has a really cute starfish. I think I might stick that starfish right there. I'm gonna add a black line if I can. That's not gonna work. It is a sticker, so I can pull my Sharpie. It's not gonna bleed through, or my Bic. I don't know if it's gonna work though. It's very slick. Go over it a couple times, maybe pop out.
What was that noise?
It's a bird outside, honey.
I don't want birds.
I've been getting birds on the side of my house. So see how I went over it a couple times, and it's not going to bleed through because this sticker is protecting it from going through your page. But the using the acrylic marker, it's just going to keep sliding off. So I put that sticker on there, and debating if we should add some words, because I have these words we could add. Or if I should just leave it and let it be. I like to add words because it is an art journal page. They're kind of shiny. I'm just trying to decide where, because I don't want to cover anything up there. It's hard to know where you want to put it because you don't want to cover up the tail, and you don't want to cover her head. You don't want to cover her hair either. And I just ripped it, so that just told me that we're not going to add these words because I just ripped it. So I think we're just going to kind of leave it. Yeah, I think overall, I think it's fine the way it is. I mean, I keep thinking I need to add more black lining to it. Like a black outline over the whole thing. At first I thought the white was going to make it stand out, but I think the black line will give it more of a crisp edge. Yeah, I think I'll go over the, pull it down a little bit and go over the hair just a little bit with this black line. And if I have time this month, I will definitely try to color the other side. I think that definitely helped it.
Really unnecessary to this
Oh, I would add sparkles to her, but since she is a sticker, I think that the glitter, any kind of glitter, is just going to rub right off. So I think I'm just going to call it good right there. If you guys can see what I've done, I've just taken that purple and played off the purple. And I think it looks really nice. And it wasn't too much like the other one. We did a lot of stuff to it. This one is nice and simple. I could, like I said, I could add some seahorses and things like that, but I kind of like it the way it is, especially since you can still see things in the background and you can actually see underneath this the texture from the wallpaper. And obviously, you know, it's a mermaid. So, yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And please remember to like and subscribe. It helps the channel. And I will see you guys next video. Please let me know if you want to continue in this book or if you are ready to try the other book. I am happy to do both. But I was really excited to do this page because I had these stickers and doilies, and I think either if we do this book again, either we'll do a Mulan page or we'll do Belle, one of the two. So yes, I will see you guys next time, and thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.